while we're on that, just quickly, is there any tactics on, aside from just doing it, to encourage yourself to go for no quicker?
Yeah, well, I would. So there's two things. One is you can do some psychological reprogramming by focusing on collecting no's versus yeses, right? Instead of so then the no becomes part of progress. It's not, if I'm trying to get my first customer, and my goal is, this month I need to get one yes, basically, right? I need to get one person to become a customer, say yes to the deal. Then every time I hear a no, feels like something that throws me back on my goal and will feel really, really negative. Versus if I reprogram myself and say, okay, I want one customer this month, one yes. I don't know what my current metrics and funnel will look like, but let's best guess. How many people will I have to ask for a deal to get a yes?
Right.
Let's say I have a 10% conversion rate. So I'm going to have to hear 10 times no or 9 times no to get one yes.
That's really good.
Then I would make my goal not to get to the yes. I would make my goal to get to 9 no's as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Right. And so now every time I hear a no, I'm like, I can check it off and be like, all right, just 7 more no's. All right, 6 more times.
Get excited about the no's.
And now it's still going to suck. Now, I'm not going to pretend that alone will make this a super enjoyable experience, but it will also make it feel like you're progressing. You're coming closer to your end goal, which is important to keep going. So that's one quick tip. The other thing is just tactically, I would just learn to ask this question. Like the first step that you need to do when you try to sell is understand the customer or your prospect, right? So you want to ask a bunch of questions to truly understand what is their situation, what are their challenges, what are their problems? Does this really fit with what I'm building, what I'm trying to do? And once you're convinced that they could truly be a good fit for your solution, then you want right away to ask the question, hey, it sounds like what we're building could fit really well for you. Let me ask you, what will it take for you to become a customer of ours, right? You have this problem, I built this solution. From where we are right now in time and space, what would it take? What are all the steps we would have to take for you to continually become a customer? You ask that question really early in the process, and you follow up with follow-up questions once they tell you an answer until you really have a full picture. Now you have a roadmap of what the steps are that you have to take, what are the things that you need to do to make it happen. So I would just ask that question really, really early in the conversation. As early as the moment you're convinced, I think that they would be an ideal customer. Ask the question right away, hey, what will it take for you to become a customer of ours?
And thank you. No, not you. Yeah. Thank you for watching today's episode.
Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Before you leave, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we put out new content. And there's some recent videos somewhere here, okay? Check those out because we got a lot of good content, a lot of good episodes for you. A lot of failures, a lot of fuck-ups, including our own.
That's it?
Right.